guess what I'm doing? Working dirt. It's that time of year again. We're in the 80-40. We're getting after it. So, yesterday after church, Dad decided that we were going to fill up the corn planter. We filled up the corn planter. Dad planted about 80 acres worth of corn. And now today, I am working dirt in front of him. When I'm saying working dirt, I am just running around field to field, working in ditches with a little 26-foot excavator. We no-till almost all of our acreage. If we were going to stay in front of our 3 planters by working every acre, we'd have to have a heck of a lot bigger tractors and a heck of a lot bigger implements. But in the area that we're in, these hilly areas with terraces, it's not really good to work everything, because if you work everything, there's a good chance of it all washing away whenever a big rain comes in. So what we do is we work the ditches. We go around the field. Sometimes we work every single terrace channel, like take a swipe in the terrace channel just to check and make sure there's no ditches in there. So right now, I'm building a ditch in this little terrace channel right here. But as you can see down here in this bottom here, there's a few little ditches / kind of wet spots that I'm gonna hit so that Dad can come in here and start planting. So right now, I'm on top of this terrace, or in front of this terrace, and there's this little ditch that came up this way, so I went up it and worked it. Now I am gonna kind of run down to the end of this terrace channel, and I'm gonna go down below it. And as you can see, kind of out in the field, or I hope you guys can see, there's the little low spots with little tiny ditches where water runs through. I'm gonna go in there, hit that, and so it'll dry out and smooth it out, so it'll be a good seed bed. But yeah, let's just say the 80-40 is having I think it has a little exhaust leak, and that's why you hear the like ticking noise. But yeah, let's just say the 80-40 has no problems with this little 26-row excavator. And this excavator does a very nice job of smoothing it out and making the field look pretty nice. Dad started off this morning by spraying, and now he's heading to the planter. Jared got out the brand new Kinsey. I think he's gonna plant about 50 acres worth of beans. I got it ready this morning before I started working ground in front of Dad. So I am recording like midday. We're like, it's about 12 o'clock right now. Forgot my camera at home again, but swing by the house and picked you guys up because I wanted to show you guys this. As you can see, nice little ditch here. And I'm gonna work on down it. It's not very big, but it's a little rough. Smooth it out and make it a nice seed bed. This is also a nice little wet spot right here. I did come in here with the disc and I did a pretty dang good job. It's pretty dried out. But I came in here with the disc this fall and worked this ditch up. But we'll hit it one more time and it'll be ready to rock and roll. To this point, we're not really wanting to go full swing on beans yet, but when it comes to corn, we're going to try to get as much of it knocked out as we can before the next rain. We got a pretty nice week ahead of us with no rain in the forecast, so hopefully we can get quite a bit of corn knocked out and then we'll be able to switch over to beans once the rain actually hits. Yeah, I can't wait to try out that new planter. Jared's getting to do that today. But yeah, 80-40 and this excavator. Oh, this is like a dream setup. I love this. This tractor And that's what it looks like, all worked up. Well, it's not all worked up, but all the ditches are filled in, all the wet spots have been worked, so it's ready to plant. Now it's time for me to fold up and go to the next field. Well, we're at the next field and we are working in a low spot down here in the bottom. I've already done the terraces up there, but yeah, we don't own that little piece right here, so I'm gonna make a line that's kind of our border line of this property. But yeah, filling in the low spots, making sure that they are dried out and ready to plant. Yeah, still cooking. This 8040 just toys with this little disc conveyor, but I really like this little disc conveyor. It does a beautiful job. Well, I'm about to wrap this one up. As you can see up here on the hills, I've worked in some of the little ditches that were on it. And I am going around the outside of this farm at the moment. Here in the bottom, there's one ditch that I had to fill in. It's more like a little low spot more than a ditch. And then there's another low spot over here that I worked up because if not, it might be a little damp whenever he plants it, so I worked it so it'll dry out. Well, I'm still getting after it. Going on the outside of the field right now. But yeah, it's a little damp up by the trees, so that's why I'm working up by it. But other than that, this field's pretty well done. Only 2 little ditches I had to fill in. And now I'm going across the road to another field that only has like one wet spot, and then I'm going to go around the outside of it. Yeah. I'm way ahead of Dad because I don't work the whole field. I just go from field to field, hit the wet spots, hit the ditches, and